Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Wren High School for tonight's contest against your Walhalla Razorbacks and your Lady Hurricanes. If you will, please stand for the national anthem. Remove your hats. Place your right hand over your hearts. Military members, past and present, you may now render your military salute. And now, for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Walhalla Razorbacks. Number 2, Marty Baxter. Number 4, Annie Campbell. Number 12, Kenny Roach. Number 13, Gigi Ortiz. Number 30, Mara Chappell. Walhalla is coached by Byron Winfrey and assisted by Gary Woodard. And now, starting 5 for your Lady Hurricanes. Number 5, senior Raina McGowan. Number 10, junior Kinley Hooker. Number 12, senior Deanna Hayes. Number 20, sophomore Emma Kate Garrison. And number 22, senior Olivia Randolph.
Back here in Piedmont on the Wren Broadcast Network. I know things a little different. No pregame show today. Awesome Tripp, the man behind the 1s and 2s, a little under the weather. Mayfield's atop the way with the camera. And we're ready for round 2 for the Lady Hurricanes. Starters for the Canes, Deanna Hayes, Olivia Randolph, Raina McGowan, Kinley Hooker, and E.K. Garrison per usual. Walhalla Razorbacks sport a nifty record with only a couple losses, 2 in region play to be exact, so not a walk in the park by any means. Marty Baxter, a senior point guard, a name to watch tonight. Also, lost the other one, Cammie Roach, a sophomore point guard, averaging up over 10 per game. Lady Canes look to stay perfect down the stretch as they've done recently. McGowan's will start it off with the basketball at the top of the key. Dump it down to Randolph, kick it to the corner. Kinley Hooker looks to get us started, no good, but Olivia Randolph, who's been a menace on the boards recently, gets an O board and misses the second chance opportunity. Cammie Roach, that pre-mentioned named, kicks it to the corner, and the Razorbacks get the first bucket of the night to make it 3-0 as they walk into Fran Campbell and start off 1 of 1. Also, I have my hands on the scoreboard tonight, so give me a quick break. McGowan takes a deep 3, no good, out of bounds. We'll stick with the Canes on this side of the court. Gigi Ortiz, another starter for the Razorbacks. McGowan gets the inbound, kick it back to the corner. EK thinks about it, looking to go down low, and finally finds her way to 12. And she travels on the turnaround with 7:03. 7:01, Walhalla basketball. Kick it to the corner, looking down low. Deanna Hayes, Olivia Randolph there for the Canes. Loose ball, and 22 comes up with it, looking to push. Five's got a Razorback on her hip. Spin move, gets in the paint. Somehow still has the basketball. Gets tripped over, or tripped up, and she'll take the turnover at 6:46. So Marty Baxter, the senior guard, looking to go to work once again, extend this lead for the ladies in purple and black. Loose ball turnover, Kinley Hooker in the area for the Canes. EK to walk it up, been the point guard of recently. Offense has run pretty smoothly, had no problems in round one, working out to a big-time lead early. EK, stop, pop, nice hezzy, gets it to go 3-2 as 20 gets the offense rolling for the Canes. Can the defense step up now? There's your steal. Deanna Hayes slows it down a little bit. EK works the offense for the Canes. Kinley Hooker deep two. Back-to-back buckets for Kinley Hooker and EK Garrison. 4-3 here in Fran Campbell's 10 and 20. The unlikely dynamic duo in the starting rotation gets off quick buckets. Top of the key for Gigi Ortiz. Right back to her in the post. She's got 22 on top of her. 22 can't get a block, and Gigi gets a bucket.
Gigi Ortiz.
That makes it 5-4. Razorbacks here in the first quarter. McGowan's has a lane, looking for a screen, dumps it down low, kick out. Kinley Hooker looking for another one, good. She's perfect.
Hooker.
That's another two for 10-6-5. The Canes reclaim the lead here in the first. Canes looking to zone in round one tonight. It's been a lot of man. Kinley Hooker gets a steal. Can she get 3 buckets in a row? 10 having a first quarter, another bucket, 8-5. Hello, number 10. Timeout Razorbacks. The Canes extended to 3 with 4:53 to go in the first. Well, how about it? We talked about it all year long, the trio of Hayes, Randolph, and McGowan's. Here in round two, number 10 has been a problem here in the first quarter. 3 straight buckets with 6 points, 6 of the 8 for number 10. Cami Roach has it on the left wing, dump it down to Gigi. She's got 2 buckets in a short amount of time, 8-7. Here in the first, Hayes, nice move to get to the bucket. Left hand, can she finish? She can. 10-7 Canes. Baxter looking for a response with the Razorbacks, who's had themselves a nice season from down the road. Old region foes are these two teams. Gigi, top of the key. Kicks it back out, finds Baxter on a back door, and Olivia Randolph's going to catch a foul with 4:09. The senior point guard will head to the strike for 2 free ones. Baxter misses the first. Baxter second. Up and good. Makes it 10-8 here in the first quarter. How long or how deep does this rotation go here tonight if this game stays close? Kinley Hooker on a little hot streak, kicks it at 22. EK right wing, looking for someone to cut down the lane. 22 finds someone, that's Deanna Hayes. Nice move to the bucket, left hand, good for number 12. And here comes Deanna Hayes This is why this team is very hard to figure out. So many names, so many ladies that can have themselves a night. Baxter, top of the left wing, able to get it to the top of the key. Poked. Raina can't get her hand on it. Decides to dump it down the post. Backdoor almost rejected by 22. Hayes gets a rebound. McGowan's looking to push. To the bucket she goes, and she's wrapped up. Jump ball. That's Mara Chappell. And Ashlyn Frick will sub her out after the block with 3:22. Baxter and Roach will work it up the court. 3:15. Canes out to a 4-point lead here in the first quarter. Top of the key stolen. Olivia Randolph there defensively finds a speedy Raina McGowan. Stop pop at the free throw line. No good. Rebound. Frick and the Razorbacks. Canes sticking to that man we've seen so much throughout region play. Randolph gets a hand up there, but a quick bucket for Roach makes it a 2-point ball game in the Canes offense. And needing a bucket to extend it. McGowan's picked by Baxter. One-on-one, her and E.K. Garrison, and Baxter ties this one up at 12 with 2:30. Defense turning to offense for the ladies in purple and black here on the road. Hooker, top of the key, McGowan's. Stop pop, deep two. Can't get it to go. Frick with a rebound once again, and Baxter will handle the offense. Canes faithful on a travel. Top of the free throw line jumper, no good. Randolph comes down with a rebound, and McGowan's will handle the push. Hayes wants it in the post. She gets it, looking to give it back to 5. Almost a wild pass back to her. EK, stop pop two. Too strong. Razorbacks with another rebound. And Roach will control it for Walhalla. Dump down, backdoor, 14-12. As Walhalla has their first lead in a while, the Canes call a timeout. 139, 14-12. The Razorbacks on top of the Hurricanes here in Piedmont. McGowan's brings it up the court with 1:36. Top of the key gets a screen from Hayes. Top of the key, Randolph. Dump it down for 12. Kick out. EK thinks about it. Deserves to work to the bucket. Top of the key, Randolph. Open. Kinley Hooker thinks about it. Dumps it down to 5. That's the first bucket for Raina McGowan's to tie it all up at 14. As Marnie Baxter walks it up the court here in the first. Kick it to Roach all the way wrapped to the corner, 107. Top of the key for Gigi Ortiz, who's had herself a couple buckets here in the first quarter. 3 ball. Baxter misses. Rebound falls to the opposite side, and Deanna Hayes rips it away, and the Canes look to push. McGowan's looking for the lead. Spin move. Right to the bucket. Right hand good for number 5. And that's a name the Canes faithful want to hear wake up here in half number 1. Back-to-back buckets. 4 points here in the first. EK on ball defense on Baxter, top of the key. Looking to work it down in the post for Frick. Gets a screen. Fadeaway jumper good over the hand of Olivia Randolph. Back knotted at 16. with 16 seconds to rock and 5 with a basketball in her hands. Right back down low to Hayes. Spin move, kick out. Kinley Hooker looking for a last-second bucket. She's perfect. 18-16. That should run out the clock here in quarter number 1. And how about Kinley Hooker? 8 of the 18 points as the Canes lead by 2 headed into the second here in Piedmont. Back to work, 8 minutes here in the second quarter. The Canes will start off with the basketball. McGowan's will get the pass in with 7:57. Backdoor, Olivia Randolph gets her offensive night started with her first 2 points and assist for the senior point guard. 20-16, Canes looking to extend it here in the second quarter, and that's going to be a travel from Baxter at the top of the key. West Oak walks in the building after beating Clinton, trying to watch the second game of the day, the Canes and the Razorbacks. Canes obviously favorites to win in Upper State. As Olivia Randolph gets back-to-back buckets, makes it 22-16. Again, the Canes defending Upper State champs, lost to Camden in the state final. Looking to return and complete the story. Kick out, top of the key, deep 2, no good. Rebound battled away in the post. And Olivia Randolph will pick up her second foul as Gigi Ortiz heads to the line.
Randolph, her second, team first.
Again, a little auspicious start for the Lady Canes. Feel like Five's offense hasn't woken all the way up here on a Saturday. Olivia Randolph has back-to-back buckets. Kinley Hooker with 8. E.K. Garrison with a couple made jumpers. Real question is, how long do the starters stay in? Missed free throw from the Razorbacks, and Gigi Ortiz stays at 22-16. The Canes have the basketball with 7:04. McGowan's nice hezzy to the bucket. She goes. Jump good. 24-16. Reyna trying to turn it on here in quarter number 2. Top of the key, Baxter. Canes are in that feisty man defense. Backdoor loose ball. Sticks with the Razorbacks. Again, talked about the two names. Cami Roach, Marty Baxter before we started. Those are the two you got to stop. Gigi Ortiz has been a problem in the post so far. Top of the right wing, toss it back to Ortiz, thinks about it, decides to work her way to the bucket, poked by 22. McGowan's gets a hand on it, finally dives on top of it, jump ball. They'll stick with Walhalla. As we'll see our first sub of the night, Ava O'Shields, the freshman, gets her first minutes at 6:32. She's been maybe the hottest shooter on this team in the last couple of games, especially in round 1. Top of the key, Randolph and O'Shields get out there. Deep 3, good, 24-16, or 19 with 6:17. Cami Roach responds for the purple and black. McGowan's calls out the play. Open, Ava O'Shields steps into it. Off the back right of the rim. E.K. Garrison gets a second opportunity. No good. Rebound falls to Ortiz. Kick it up. Left wing. Thinks about it. Decides to reset it. At the top of the key. Open in the corner. Randolph sagging off a little bit. Kind of daring her to shoot. As now Baxter works it against number 5. Maybe the two best players on the court against each other here tonight. Steps into one, top of the key, good. As Gigi Ortiz knocks down a triple. 24-22, and this lead's cut to 2 quickly. Canes offense, saw this in the middle of the regular season, looking for consistency here at home. 5, corner, looking to get to the bucket, a lot of contact. And they're going to say turnover on McGowan's.
Number 24, Ashley Frick. Checks back in.
McGowan's kicked something off the side of the court. Mara Chappelle checks back in. Baxter and Roach walking up, looking to either take the lead or tie it at the 5-minute mark. Now, a lot of teams around the area would like to see the ladies in blue and gold fall here at home. That takes a test out of the way. Roach fires a 3, no good. Rebound, Gigi Ortiz. Backdoor for Roach. Up blocked. Deanna Hayes is there in the paint. And McGowan's looks to work the push. Stop, deep 2. No good. Rebound by Frick on the baseline for the Razorbacks. Baxter looking to apply some pressure and work her way to the hoop. Wild air ball will go out of bounds, and the Canes take possession, still up 2 at 4:28.
Hooker checks back in with the Hurricanes.
And Pam not trying to keep the high hand on the bench too long. Kinley Hooker checks back in for Avo Shields. Thinks about it, kicks it to the corner. Randolph. Open Deanna Hayes, high pass, able to recover, give it to 5. Spin move into the paint, kick it deep 2. Deanna Hayes, good, pure for the senior. 26-22 with 4:05. It's runs for the Lady Canes. Defense turning into offense. These are the possessions you need. There's your loose ball. Goes off a Canes foot. Sticks with Walhalla with 3:54. Inbound looking top of the right key. No good. Rebound Deanna Hayes. I think that was Ashlyn Frick that took that 3-pointer for the Razorbacks. McGowan's kick it. EK steps into one from the opposite corner. Too strong. And Deanna knocks a rebound right back to Cammie Roach. Almost a quick turnover for the Razorbacks. Able to reset. Ortiz, top of the key. Deep 2, no good. Randolph works it to 5. Need a bucket here, you feel like. Kick it. 10, still feeling it. Deep 2, a little too short. And Marty Baxter on the Razorbacks. Chance to cut into it. Top of the right wing, works it over to the left, 3:04. Olivia Randolph in one-on-one defense has been good today. And Deanna Hayes is going to catch a nitpick foul with 2:58.
Foul on Deanna Hayes. Her first, team second. Annie Campbell checks in for Walhalla.
Annie Campbell checks back in for the Razorbacks. Marnie Baxter top of the key with Ike now in man coverage against her. Roach dump it down Ortiz, and she'll be fouled once again by Deanna, or that was Raina McGowan's correction with 2:46.
Foul call on Raina McGowan.
3 fouls on the Canes, none on the Razorbacks here in the second quarter. And Gigi Ortiz goes to the line for 2 free ones. First one off, no good. Second one for 13. Also no good, 0 for 2 at the line. Randolph wrestles away a rebound, and here comes EK. Kick it up, want to work fast into the corner. Hooker, dump it down in the post. Deanna looking for a backdoor. Olivia Randolph, she finishes. She's a problem in the paint, 28-22. Got to start thinking you want to use your height in the post on Gigi Ortiz with 22. Baxter runs it down the lane, kick out for Annie Campbell. Gigi thinks about it, decides to work it in on 22, kick it to the corner. Right back out to Ortiz, deep three, no good, rebound, Razorbacks. That's what it's been here in the first half, a lot of O boards. Kings faithful, looking for a walk, kick it to the corner. A lot of resetting here as this defense is starting to figure out what the Razorbacks want to do. 150, Baxter McGowan's. Loose ball, can't handle it. Canes take a tumble and Baxter's able to recover in the backcourt. Screen, deep three. Baxter gets it to go, 28-25. 3-point ball game with 1:30. Two eyes on McGowan's as Walhalla works the zone. Deanna turnaround jumper, good. 30-25, the senior responds in the post. Canes switch it again at the top of the key. EK now on Baxter. McGowan's will work Roach. Top of the key, under a minute now. Another, what most people would think a walk is Annie Campbell will get a three-pointer off. Randolph gets the rebound and she's fouled with 47.6.
Foul called on number 13, Gigi Ortiz. Her first, team first.
As for physicality goes in the playoffs, this one looking very physical in half number one. Baxter, Roach, top of the zone. EK to work it up. McGowan's to work to the opposite corner. Top of the right wing, looking into the post, looking to see if someone's going to come open. Hooker dumps it down to 22. Backdoor McGowan's. She's fouled and will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Foul and shot. She'll go to the line.
For the first time tonight. .8 first free throws for 5. She drills her first. Second one for the UNC Asheville commit, no good. Gigi comes down with the board and Roach looks to push. Deep shot early with 25 seconds left. Canes can score again. Looking for a backdoor. Razorbacks are there, 15 seconds to roll. Roach, nice move, kick to the corner. McGowan's with a steal, 9 seconds. She knows it. She's got to use her speed to get to the hoop, using her body. Right hand, good. 33-25. That's going to cap it as the Canes lead in half number one, 33-25 in Fran Campbell.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will please direct your attention to the center court. We're going to honor our Hurricanes on their Region 2 3A championship. Number 0, senior Titus Session. Number 1, senior Seth Hickerson. Number 2, junior 3A player of the year, Baba Franklin. Number 3, sophomore Grayson, all-region Austin. Number 4, senior North-South All-Star inductee, Jeremiah Campbell. Number 10, junior Rhett Warga. Number 11, sophomore Hayden Whitfield. Number 12, junior Max Nolan. Number 13, senior Cal Godfrey. Number 14, freshman Bo Brennan. Number 15, junior Brock Cherry. Number 20, senior Ethan Reckenball Sistrom. And number 22, Jacob Lewis. Head coach of the boys, Mr. Fran Campbell. Assistant coaches, Kevin Campbell, Sailor Fox, Brody Bruce, and Elijah Campbell. And now, Mr. Sam Marlborough is going to present the 3A Region Champ Trophy. The head coach, Mr. Fran Campbell. Want to remind everyone our boys will play 7 o'clock Wednesday night at home versus Blue Ridge.
back here in Piedmont. The Canes again leading 33-25. I was trying to remember who the other side of the Lady Canes bracket is. I'll figure it out down the stretch. Canes just trying to handle business, trying to get themselves into round number 3. 5 minutes or 5 seconds left before we get the third quarter started. Looks like the starters back on the court. EK, Raina, Deanna, Kinley, and Olivia. Gigi Ortiz, Cami Roach, Marnie Baxter, Mara Chappelle. And the last number I'm missing, Annie Campbell, also on the court for the Razorbacks. As Elijah Campbell's going to look for the officials in the locker room. As both teams are ready with 8 minutes, the referees, or as Shane Beamer would say, getting some hot dogs still during halftime. But they're ready to go now. Smiles on the faces, 8 minutes on the clock. Canes with the basketball. EK to inbound, Raina to more than likely control the offense, and she will. Roach on EK, top of the left wing. Olivia Randolph wraps it all the way to the right corner. McGowan's with a floater, right hand no good, gets her on rebound, and she's fouled as she'll head to the stripe for the second time tonight to try to make it a 10-point ball game.
Laura Chapel, and it's her second, team first.
First one up good. Raina part of the 3A All-State team with Olivia Randolph. As she goes 1 for 2. Deanna Hayes gets a rebound. It's ripped away in the paint by a Razorback. In 7:42, Walhalla will have their first possession down 9. Campbell, top of left wing, gives it up to Baxter as EK has to work on top of the screen. Able to reset at the top of the key with Ortiz. She's been a problem tonight. Olivia Randolph says, I'm a problem, and gets a block to respond with 7:20. Deanna Hayes gets caught with a running start in the paint and has to kick it out for a turnover. Campbell and the Razorbacks have a chance to respond after the block. Floater, no good. Rebound, Deanna Hayes. Lady Canes better in the half court as McGowan's finds Randolph. She thinks it's a foul, but they're going to play on. Down low. Blocked again. Oh, a foul. All ball from Olivia Randolph in the paint. It's going to be a foul with contact. That was a better block than the first one. Gigi Ortiz is going to get rewarded with 2 free throws. First one up, no good, and 22's thinking ball doesn't lie on the line. Let's see if ball really doesn't lie, and Gigi Ortiz can go 0 for 2. That one looks airballish, and that it will be. Ball does not lie. 0 for 2, sticks it at 34-25. And we might as well go ahead and give 22 the block. McGowan's to walk it up. 22 fakes a screen set, able to get it on the left wing. Backdoor. Deanna Hayes kick it out for Kinley Hooker, no good. Rebound fought away by Roach and the Razorbacks. Top of the key, dump it down low. Gigi Ortiz, loose ball, goes off the leg of EK Garrison. Roach to inbound. Throws it in to Chappelle on the post, back behind the screen. EK's there defensively. Forces them to reset it again. EK on Baxter. The Canes have made the switch between Garrison and McGowan's defensively. Hayes now guarding Ortiz. The Canes have kind of worked this into a zone. A lot of switching. Olivia Randolph kind of just standing in the middle of the paint. And that they all were. Low 4 high with Olivia still in the post. As now Baxter's trapped in the paint, able to kick it out to Cami Roach. Deep 3, no good. Rebound. 22 gets a hand on it. It's going to be a jump ball. And the Razorbacks will keep it with 5:54. Throw it up to Gigi Ortiz. She's at the top of it, and she'll go set the screen for Baxter. Randolph able to switch out there for 20. Blocked by Deanna Hayes. McGowan's looking to run the offense. Gets it down into the post, decides to dump it backwards over the head of Olivia Randolph. McGowan's with a smile on her face, resets, and throws it right back down to 12. And the senior goes to work and gets a bucket to make it 36-25 with 5:13 to go in the third. Timeout, Razorbacks. The Canes up double digits here in the third. Back to work with 5:12 here on the Wren Broadcast Network, and thank everyone for tuning in today on a Saturday. And a lot of people here in the building, a packed house. Some other teams here watching the Lady Canes for the future. Florida's baseball team loses, and I'm getting told that South Carolina basketball loses by 1 with 5:10 here in the third. That's how you ruin a day right there. As Baxter throws it down the post for Ortiz. Kick it all the way to the opposite corner. Chappelle fakes it and throws it into the post for 13. 3-ball opposite corner. Campbell misses everything. And the Razorbacks step out of bounds in front of us with 4:55. Randolph to pass in. Looks like EK will handle the offense here in the third quarter. Kenley Hooker stands in the corner. Randolph on the right wing, dumps it down to Hayes. Looking for a kick out. She's almost poked. Has to reset at the top of the key. 5 coming off a layup, looking for more. Spin move, using the body, getting the post kick out. Deanna Hayes steps into one. Short, and Ortiz tracks down the rebound. Razorbacks need some offense to get them back into this one. Ortiz with a nice move, using the body, no good. Randolph there defensively. McGowan's has to kick it back out. Randolph using the body, right hand no good. A lot of contact in the post. She lets her know the second opportunity's good. 38-25, 22 starting to warm up offensively. She's already warmed up defensively with a couple blocks. Loose ball in the corner. Kenley Hooker there defensively looking to get a hand on it. Loose ball, jump shot, no good. Rebound fought away by 22, and she's got a lot of contact on top of her, and she gives a little push back. She should have got the foul off rip. 22 let her know she was on top of her. EK to pass in, Reyna to walk it up, 3:40. Olivia Randolph, not a body you want to mess with in the post. Top of the key, give it a 22. Dump down for 12. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound fought away by the Razorbacks. 13-point lead here in the third. Getting physical here in the second half with Seasons on the line. And there's an offensive foul. Will go the other way with 3:16. McGowan's to pass in. Looks like EK. Correction. Timeout. Walhalla with 3:16 here in the third quarter on the Wren Broadcast Network. Kinley Hooker to inbound, 3:16 here in the third. Again, a 13-point lead for the number 1 seeded Canes, trying to hold on and head to round 3 here at home. McGowan's works in the paint, one-on-one opportunity to get to the bucket. She does, no good, gets her on rebound, right back up, and good to make it 40 points for the Lady Canes. Can they start pulling away? Maybe we'll see the likes of Scarlett Howell and Ava O'Shields, as we've only seen 24 here tonight. Ashlyn Frick kicks it to Campbell, looking for backdoor Marnie Baxter. Throw it up into the corner. Deep 2 for Chappelle. Too strong. Rebound. Razorbacks. Kinley there defensively, and McGowan's with numbers. Looks to push. Uses the body to the bucket. And she'll get the block as she was coming down the lane. 2 free throws for 5. Or correction. Not going to get a shooting foul. It's going to be on the floor. And it was almost like a switch was flipped whenever the Canes realized, oh, we're going to play a little bit physical today. Now 5 and 22 have kind of taken it up a little notch into the post. Deanna Hayes finishes to make it 42-25, and now the Canes on a big-time run, trying to make it a 20-point lead. And this is the team that everyone came to see. Gigi Ortiz, top of the key, kicks it to the corner. McGowan's able to recover. And the Razorbacks have to reset with Baxter at the top of the key, but EK's all over. Spin, turn around, loose ball. Gigi comes up with it. Canes on the ground, loose ball, jump ball. As Deanna Hayes shows off the effort, the Canes will keep it. First minutes of the night for the freshman and Scarlett Howell with 1:56 here in the third. O'Shields came in earlier, missed her only shot attempt. Can Howell get her first one to fall? McGowan's down to 22. Uh-oh, mouse in the house. Olivia Randolph gets another bucket to make it 44-25. And Baxter on the Razorbacks looking for any type of offense here on the road. Right wing, Frick, loose ball. Randolph gets a fingertip on it. Able to recover, and Scarlett Howell's going to have the chance to guard Marnie Baxter. Blocked again in the post. Cami Roach to pass in. How about a matchup for a freshman? Maybe the best player on the opposing team for is going to have to keep her eyes on. Getting a hand on the basketball. Looking for a screen, able to get back. Resets on the left wing. Cami Roach with Kinley Hooker on top. Dump it down. McGowan's is the only one there. Canes have numbers. Fast break chance. Dump it down for 4. She finishes 46-25, and they have officially awoken a 21-point lead. Baxter looking to stop the bleeding. Kick it to Chappelle. Man-on-man defense this Canes has turned into, and McGowan's is going to catch a foul with 33.9.
Foul called on Rayna McGowan. Her second.
Razorbacks to pass in once again. Cami Roach these are the moments you wish you were ESPN. You could say how many minutes it's been since the Razorbacks got a bucket. It's felt like a while now. 25 seconds to go in the third. Nice move. Baxter looks to get to the bucket, kick it. GG. Air ball, no good. Rebound, Deanna Hayes. And McGowan's looks to apply the pressure. To the bucket, right hand, good with contact. 48-25. Oh, no. The Lady Canes have applied the pressure, and it's getting ugly here at home. There goes the clock, 48-25. What a quarter from the Lady Canes. Big-time lead here in round two. Back here at home, one more quarter to go to keep the season alive. 48-25 after the big-time run from McGowan's and company. 22 also had herself a nice quarter defensively. Baxter, Scarlett Howell remains on the court. Deep three, top of the right wing, good. As that dwindles it down to a 20-point deficit. McGowan's top of the key, kicks it to Deanna Hayes to her right. 22 gets blocked in the paint with 7:36. Canes will pass in. McGowan's to throw it in. 22 using the body, no good. She left it short. GG got the rebound, and here comes Annie Campbell and the Razorbacks. Gigi Ortiz has really been the only structural offensive identity they've had besides the three-pointers early.
Kinley Hooker called for a foul for the Hurricane. Her first, team first.
Marnie Baxter, top of the key. She's been the three-point shooter tonight. Loose ball gets her on turnover right back and kicks it out to Campbell. Blocked by McGowan's on top of the right wing. Will stick with the Razorbacks. But McGowan's able to get out and block a post player with 7 minutes to go. Looks like Roach on the inbound once again. Ortiz right back to her. Throws it behind her back, turnover. Kinley Hooker's there defensively. Well, if they wanted to play physical, and that was their key to winning there in the first half and keeping this thing close, that was not the idea that has worked here in the second, as the Canes have matched the intensity, and that's led to a lead. McGowan's to the bucket. She's finally going to be fouled with 6:48. As she tried to get to the bucket, they're going to talk about it being a tie-up. Let's see what they stick with. It's going to be a foul on the floor with 6:48.
Team first.
Razorbacks not liking it here in Piedmont. 6:48. 20 points to recover from, though, so one foul not changing much. McGowan step back, thinks about it, dumps it down the post. Scarlett Howell looking for a kick out. Hayes into the post. McGowan spin move. Right hand, can't get it to fall. Marnie Baxter there defensively. Gigi Ortiz Quick steal. McGowan's on a breakaway, looking for 50. She goes under the bucket and misses with 6:18. Not something you expect from 5. 3 ball. Left wing, no good. Rebound, Deanna Hayes. McGowan's looking for a response. Backdoor, Scarlett Howell, 50. There it is. Timeout, Canes, 50-28, 6:02 left here in the 4th. Back here at home, Razorbacks basketball with 6 minutes left in the 4th. As someone's season ends after these final 6 minutes. Lady Canes trying to not make it them. Ortiz with a reverse, nice move to get to 30. As her and Randolph have went back and forth here in half number 2. Top of the right wing, Hooker decides to dump it into the post for Randolph. Finds McGowan's using the body, throw it up right hand, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, Deanna Hayes. Her second chance, no good as well. Blocked, Kenley Hooker, hello number 10. Kenley Hooker, have yourself a night. First 8 points of the ball game and a recovery block from 10. Substitutions coming from the Canes. Here comes the starter, and Emma Kate Garrison. Kenley Hooker gets a round of applause as she works to the bucket. Roach gives it to the top of the key. Campbell looks to work into the paint. Reset it with Baxter top of the key. Scarlett Howell's been in this ball game for a long time, the freshman point guard. Baxter gets trapped in the post, has to kick it at Chappelle. Nice move down low in the post. Canes get a hand on it. Baxter gets Deanna to jump. Deep 2, no good. Rebound, E.K. Garrison. 450. Throw it down. Everyone can see that coming. Deanna Hayes couldn't get a hand on it. Turnover. Baxter to work it with 440. Drives the lane. No one really to kick out to. Finds Campbell late. The lane's not opening here in the final minutes. No good. Roach able to get her on rebound. Gigi, kick out. Baxter, 3-ball short. Rebound, E.K. Garrison, and Ortiz gets a hand on it for a jump. Canes will retain possession with 4:21. Here comes Ashlyn Frick, the freshman who's played well tonight. As Howell will pass in, looks like E.K., her, and McGowan's will have to work it up. The court as Walhalla brings the pressure full court. With 4:19, not a lot of time to get back into it. Randolph, wild pass to McGowan's going to be a turnover with 4:15. It's a 20-point lead, but everyone watching this team knows this isn't the perfection that we've seen during the regular season. It's not the best this team can play. Dump down, backdoor blocked. Olivia Randolph with another one in the paint. 4 minutes to go. As 22's defense and offense has hit a pinnacle. As McGowan's is blocked on the opposite end. And the Razorbacks will take the basketball. It is It's going to be very fun if the Canes and the Bulldogs can work their way to the state championship once again. To be able to watch Olivia Randolph and Joyce Edwards go to work against each other. Top of the right wing, dumped in the corner. Ortiz looking to get a late bucket. Kick it out to Baxter. Into the post. Ortiz gets a backdoor bucket to make it 50-32. Howell dumped down for 12. Nice pass. 12 finishes. Feels like the Canes are just responding now when the Razorbacks get a bucket. Still a 20-point lead. Kick it. Chappelle, deep three, too strong. 22 with a rebound. And the kids across the way let her know what that was. McGowan's kick it to the left wing. EK into the post. Right back to 20. Stop pop for 2. No good. Rebound Ortiz. 250. Deep three. Baxter left wing. That is nothing. And the kids across the way relentless. Feels like a college student section across the way. Sooner or later, whenever she dribbles, they're going to bring it back out. McGowan's won't get the pass in timeout with 2:40. Canes lead by 20 here in the fourth. .240 left here in the fourth quarter. Howell to pass in. EK and Reyna going to work the offense in the last 2:40. McGowan's has it behind the back with a move on Baxter. She works into the post and decides to choose some clock. EK Garrison, top of the key. Howell, top of the left wing. As Canes look like they're going in a chew clock mode all of a sudden. As I say that, they throw it down to Howell, and she's rejected with 2:18. Hayes dumps it down in the post. McGowan's with an and one, 52-32. Correction, 54-32 with a free throw coming up from number 5. With 2:11 to go is the senior looking to put a cap on this one with 2:11 to go, and she drills it. The Walhalla with their last 2:06 to run, looking for some offense. Kings defense look like they're trying to give some cushion here in the final minutes. Guards not playing as on ball as they were earlier in this ball game. Baxter works past a screen from GG, gives it right back to 13. Not a lot of room to get through with this Canes when they switch it to man. Deep three, no good. Rebound, Deanna Hayes. So in a final 133, more likely see a lot of time run off the board, and every time I say that, the Canes look to score a bucket as McGowan's misses, and the Razorbacks get another opportunity. Gamble, pass to Baxter, foot on the line, 2-ball, no good. Rebound, Deanna Hayes. McGowan's the opposite way, looking for some late buckets, 57-32. As they've put a stamp on this one late. Canes lead big with 1:06 before they move on to round 3. New faces on the court for the Canes. Jade Gosnell, Lydia Moore, Ava O'Shields, and Reagan Powell will have the last 105 to themselves as the Canes look to move on. Top of the right wing, O'Shields and EK get the switch off. Baxter throws in the post, loose ball. Powell can't get to it, and Ortiz will get the turnover as we're now under a minute. O'Shields looking for EK. Gosnell on the opposite side will drop it off her foot and get the basketball right back to 24. Top of the key off her foot, turnover. Ortiz comes up with it. Razorbacks will have another deep 3 opportunity. Left wing, no good. Lydia Moore can't get a hand on it. Another chance for Baxter, and she drills it. 57-35. 20 seconds on the Razorback season after having a good season. 18-plus wins, 8-2 in region. That's always going to be a tall task when you have to walk into Frank Campbell, though, and face a Pamela McGowan's led basketball team with this 3-headed monster they have built here at home. Late 2, no good, 57-35. The Canes head to round 3 as the story continues. Redemption trying to make their way back to state here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Ladies win 57-35. We'll see you next Wednesday as the guys go to work against Blue Ridge here on the Wren Broadcast Network.